Have you ever had a feeling that everything in the cosmos is aligning just for you? A flawlessly serendipitous moment that electrifies and astounds you. Imagine yourself at the center of time, caught up in a web of synchronicity, so intricate that it appears to have been purposefully crafted by an unknown force. It's certainly weird, but also incredibly captivating. Have you ever witnessed synchronicity so strong that ignoring it as a coincidence becomes impossible? Imagine this. You're driving along a quiet road deep in concentration, when suddenly a song comes on the radio that you haven't heard in years. The lyrics connect with you, eliciting a flood of memories and feelings. It's as if the cosmos is communicating to you through the notes and words, creating a mystical link between the outside world and the inner workings of your mind. Swiss psychologist Carl Jung used the term synchronicity to describe this phenomena, which is sometimes dismissed as mere coincidence. It is a nuanced dance between exterior events and our interior feelings, a cosmic choreography that unfolds in seemingly random yet profoundly meaningful ways. Unlike the traditional concept of cause and effect, connection, synchronicity implies that occurrences are meaningfully linked by some principle other than causation. So Jung's notion of synchronicity is a critical component of analytical psychology, in which he was a pioneer. Stay tuned, because in this video, we'll go into the mechanics of Jung's idea of synchronicity and its ramifications for our knowledge of the universe. We'll also look at some famous cases of synchronicity and how they affect people's lives. Prepare for a fascinating voyage into the mind of one of history's most renowned psychologists. We frequently have dreams about persons from whom we will receive a letter by the following post. On other times, I discovered that when the dream occurred, the letter was already in the addressee's post office. The idea of synchronicity, first presented by Carl Jung, refers to the occurrence of two or more occurrences that appear to be linked by meaning, but do not have any evident causal mechanism. Carl Jung claimed that this phenomena could not be explained by coincidence, and cited examples such as a dream of a scarab beetle followed by the unexpected arrival of a genuine scarab beetle as proof of this theory. His theory is a fascinating and thought-provoking concept in the field of chance and coincidence. We connect 30 spokes together and call it a wheel, but the wheel's utility is determined by the gap, where there is nothing. We spin clay to build a vessel, but the utility of the vessel is dependent on the empty space. We build a house by piercing doors and windows, and the utility of the structure is dependent on these empty spaces. As a result, just as we benefit from what is, we must also recognize the value of what is not. Synchronicity, according to Jung, was a hint that there was more going on in the universe than our eyes could see. He believed that synchronicity was a method for the cosmos to connect with us, and that it contained essential information about our lives and future. Jung's theory of synchronicity is one of the most difficult and fascinating issues in psychology. Synchronicity exists all around us. It is the art of significant coincidence, as communicated by the cosmos. Many of us sense synchronicity when we see the same numbers repeatedly. Synchronicity is a feature of numerology in which distinct sequences of numbers have different meanings and are interpreted as messages from the spiritual realm. For example, some numbers may signify a significant change nearing the conclusion of a chapter in your life, or hard work about to be rewarded. The followers of the Greek philosopher Pythagoras were the first recorded believers in numerology, which assigned mystical characteristics to numbers. For example, they thought that all even numbers were feminine, odd numbers were male, and 4 symbolized justice. They also thought 10 was the most perfect number, and that there was a 10th planet opposite Earth that was always hidden from us by the sun. Whether you notice an angel number once or it follows you around for years, how you perceive it is what matters most. The numbers are all about connecting with your intuition, taking a time to reflect on your surroundings and thinking, and centering yourself. It's as if the universe is a gigantic symphony, and we occasionally receive a glimpse of its harmony. These moments can be as subtle as a butterfly resting on your shoulder as you consider a life-changing decision, or as vivid as meeting someone who bears a striking resemblance to a long-lost friend. Take déjà vu as an example. That strange impression that you've been through this precise moment before, down to the finest detail. It's a glitch in the matrix, a look beyond the curtain of reality. Synchronicity also plays a role here, implying that time may not be as linear as we believe. But why does synchronicity occur, and what is its purpose? Some see it as the universe's way of providing guidance, like a cosmic GPS pointing us in the proper direction. These moments of meaningful coincidence could be subtle cues signaling that we're on the correct course or encouraging us to reevaluate our decisions. Consider the friend you meet suddenly at a coffee shop, the one you were just thinking about minutes ago. It's not just chance, it's the cosmos whispering in your ear, reminding you of the interconnectivity of everything. Synchronicity challenges us to pay attention to these times, to look past the surface of our daily lives, and find the threads that connect us to something more. Engaging with synchronicity necessitates a certain openness to the mysteries of existence. It's an invitation to dance with the unknown, to accept the possibility that there is a hidden order beneath the turmoil of our existence. As we grow more aware of these subtle messages, we become active participants in the cosmic discussion, co-creating our reality alongside the cosmos. It is referred to as elusive, since the eye gazes but does not see it. The ray rod is so named because the ear listens but does not hear. The infinitesimal is named after the hand's inability to locate it. These are known as shapeless shapes, or forms without form. There are vague resemblances towards them, but no front can be seen. When you go after them, you won't see any back. Do not underestimate the power of synchronicity. When you are open to the concept, you will notice it everywhere. Just be patient and observant, and the universe will start sending you some pretty remarkable hints. Carl Jung's philosophy can help you understand the relationship between synchronicity and karma. Synchronicity, according to Jung, is the source of life's apparent significance. He also thought that important coincidences do not occur by chance, but rather are a reflection of our own unique path in life. This encounter punctured the desired hole in her reasoning, breaking the ice on her intellectual resistance. Synchronic events, he believes, serve to reinforce an individual's journey, so reinforcing the law of karma, or the idea that all occurrences are interconnected, and that one action can have a ripple impact on all facets of life. So if something extraordinary or notable occurs unexpectedly, it could mean that you're on the right course to realizing your ultimate purpose in life. What distinguishes coincidence from cause and effect? This is something you will learn more about as you study Carl Jung's idea of synchronicity. He believed that meaningful coincidences were not explainable by cause and effect, but rather had a spiritual or deeper significance. Naturally, each generation believes that past generations were prejudiced, and today we believe this more than ever, and we are just as incorrect as all prior generations. So, how frequently have we not seen the truth condemned? Unfortunately, man does not learn anything from history. So, how could this be? Jung's hypothesis proposed that our connection to the collective unconscious might be the explanation. He contended that when two occurrences occur at the same time, it might be owing to a psychic connection between them, and our perception of it as meaningful is due to a type of intersubjectivity, which means we share the same idea of what happened and interpret it in the same way. Using these theories, Jung concluded that these kind of coincidences were not random, but rather indications from the unconscious self with unique meaning for us. In other words, our subconscious was attempting to communicate with us via this unusual sort of synchronicity. What a fascinating thought. Carl Jung's idea of interpreting meaningful coincidences in dreams and unconsciousness suggests that seemingly random events can be given a deeper meaning. He stated that these events are more than coincidences and can be interpreted as signals from the unconscious. He believed that this could open the door to understanding the inner workings of the psyche, helping us to make vital decisions or gain perspective on our life. He also suggested that important coincidences in dreams and unconsciousness could provide insight into the collective unconscious, which is shared by all humans. Jung's idea of interpreting meaningful coincidences in dreams and subconscious makes it a useful tool for psychological research and self-reflection. Carl Jung's theory of synchronicity is an effective tool for comprehending life decisions. He believed that meaningful coincidences in our lives might serve as guideposts, directing us to make actions that are consistent with our true selves. According to his thesis, these coincidences can help us understand the collective unconscious and our purpose in the world. He contended that if we pay attention to the meaningful coincidences in our life, we can use these indications to make decisions that are consistent with our deepest goals. By applying the principle of synchronicity to life decisions, we can obtain a better knowledge of ourselves and our ultimate purpose. Jung's theory of synchronicity is thus a useful instrument for psychological research and self-reflection. According to Carl Jung's worldview, studying dreams for hidden meanings and synchronicity can be an effective technique for understanding and making life decisions. Jung thought that dreams frequently include important patterns and symbolism that might help us understand our actual identities, our relationship with the collective unconscious, and our place in the world. By paying great attention to the symbols and patterns that arise in our dreams, we can obtain a deeper understanding of our innermost thoughts and feelings, allowing us to make decisions that are consistent with our genuine desires. Jung believed that understanding our dreams and the symbolism they convey was a necessary step toward understanding ourselves and the world around us. As a result, studying dreams for hidden meanings of synchronicity can be an effective technique for self-reflection and personal development. Carl Jung's idea on how synchronicity affects your life is an effective tool for comprehending and navigating life's numerous complications. Synchronicity, according to Jung, is a meaningful coincidence or series of coincidences that can reveal information about our existence, our relationships with the cosmos, and our ultimate purpose in life. By paying attention to the patterns that emerge in our life, we can develop a better understanding of ourselves and make decisions that accord with our genuine aspirations. Recognizing the significance of synchronicity allows us to take more control over our lives and explore new options. As a result, understanding and accepting synchronicity can be a significant instrument for personal development and transformation. His perspective on the relevance of synchronicity in our culture is critical to comprehending our relationship with the universe. According to Jung, synchronicity is a meaningful coincidence or series of coincidences that can offer us with insight into our lives and our ultimate purpose in life. By investigating how synchronicity emerges in our culture, we can obtain a better understanding of our collective identity and how it relates to the larger cosmos. Recognizing the patterns of synchronicity that arise in our life allows us to acquire insight into our collective experiences and make decisions that are consistent with our true aspirations. Thus, investigating the meaning of synchronicity in our society can be an effective instrument for personal and social growth and transformation. The concept of synchronicity has the power to shift our perspective on the cosmos. It's an intriguing concept to consider, and it has the potential to change our perspective on the world. If you want to learn more about manifesting synchronicities, we've included a free guide in the video description. Thanks for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it and took something away. Your support means everything to me. I'd love to hear about your experiences in the comments below. Until the next time, take care.